result you'd have wanted, but you have clinched the playoff place tonight. How does it feel?
Honestly, we wanted to win at home, so we are not happy with the result. I know we clinched the playoff, but still the feeling is the feeling of not winning at home in front of our fans, no? So that's the feeling that we have right now. I hope that we can carry this bad taste into the playoff, into next week. Also, we have one more game in the regular season to fight for a better spot on the table, but then to make sure that we are performing in playoff at the end.
What are your thoughts overall on the performance tonight?
I think we have moments. I think we have moments where we play really good soccer, where we control the game. Obviously, or at least in the stats that we have, we double their expected goals. We have more shots inside the box than them by far, but in a counter attack, they got us. We knew that we needed to take care of with it, and they were clinical in the first half. In the second half, the game were a little bit crazy, a lot of interruptions also. It was a stop and go, and we didn't get our rhythm.
Profe, del 1 al 10, más o menos, ¿cómo mides la participación del equipo en esta temporada que en casa ya se terminó la regular?
La temporada no ha acabado, entonces tenemos que esperar para poner puntuaciones.
¿Calificas bien entonces lo que pasó el día de hoy?
No.
Diego, were you pleased with some of the passing you guys had tonight? It seemed like in the first half, all the passing was clicking, just no goals to show for it.
No. I think we have good moments on the ball. I think we have good moments that we play good soccer, and I am not happy with another moments of the game when we lost a little bit of control and we play more a transitional game.
Obviously, you say you might be a bit disappointed to not win tonight, but last home game against Monterey Bay, the playoffs were perhaps in a bit of jeopardy. You're at risk of not making it. Now that you've made it, are you at least content with the situation you guys find yourself in?
Yeah, we are happy to make it to playoff, that for sure. I think we were very good on the road last week, but we also wanted to win today and to put a good performance in front of the fans. So we are not content with the result today.
Earlier in the week, you kind of talked about how dangerous Memphis was in transition. Were you happy with how your team faced off against that?
Well, they scored in a transition, no? So it's what we were talking about. We disconnect for 1 second in that transition, and they kill us in that moment. For the rest of the game, I think we have a lot of moments where we control very good the transitions, but one moment they were clinical, and we lost the game on that situations that we knew were going to be dangerous for them.
We know how aggressive you like Emmy to be and just the fullbacks in general. Obviously the goal you conceded, there's a lot of space in that kind of area of the field in that transitional moment there. What are you expecting your defence in that kind of time to do to prevent getting that space out wide?
No, the first thing that we needed to do to prevent that, it was going to have be a little bit tighter on Bruno Lapa, that we talk about it, so they cannot start the transition. At the end of the day, when you are attacking in the opposite half, however you have the fullback, you are always going to have some space. But I think one of the keys was to stay close to Lapa. He's a smart player. He showed up. He gave continuity on the attack. And then also I think we came back good in the transitions. We have a lot of numbers on the box to defend that cross. We didn't defend it well enough, and we conceded.
Obviously the penalty awarded to Memphis in the second half that appeared to be overturned. What's your understanding on what happened in those moments?
I mean, he clearly jumped. It was not a pen. He fell down. There was a lot of confusion. They say they were talking with the fourth referee. Fourth referee saw it clear there wasn't a penalty. I think that there has been a lot of confusion during the game in several situations. Again, that has been stopped a lot of time, and that was one more of the moments. I don't exactly know what happened. What was the communication between the referees? It's difficult for me to understand. I don't know if they have the thing why it took so long. It's difficult for me to understand. So I don't really know what was going on.
Coach,
even with the loss, you gain a playoff spot. But regardless, probably lots of mixed feelings in the dressing room. What is the message you want to send to your players?
The message is that we need to look forward. We need to keep trusting in the team. Last year it was a similar situation, so there are many players that they know this situation already. We have 2 good performances on the road. We are going to need to do it again now for the playoffs, and also the message is like we need to make sure that we focus on key moments. Key moments are changing games, and we need to focus on those.
And focusing on an aspect, of course, lots of cards tonight shown. What do you think was that? Down to lack of discipline or just referee? What do you think? What is it?
In my opinion, I think it was how the referee wanted to conduct the game. I probably do not agree with how many cards we got and how much faults and interruptions were during the whole game, but at the end of the day, it's the referee's decision and it's their job.
Is there any update on Julio's injury status?
Julio got injury a couple of days ago, and during training. We hope to have him back for the first week of playoff if possible.
Diego, desafortunada la actuación hoy del equipo, no se pudo conseguir el resultado. Obviamente la árbitra tuvo un poco de factor, ¿no? ¿Qué es lo que piensas acerca de eso? ¿Y crees que le quitó el ritmo al equipo? Esa es la primera mitad especialmente.
Le quitó el ritmo al partido, yo creo, en las dos partes, ¿no? En las dos partes. Para los dos equipos al final, no solo para nosotros. Creo que el partido no tuvo ritmo. Me hubiera gustado que hubiera tenido un poquito más de ritmo, ¿no? Otro partido en casa donde perdemos con un expected goals bastante más elevado que el rival. Bueno, son situaciones que se dan en el fútbol, que no podemos controlar y que tenemos que mejorar en lo que nos concierne a nosotros, porque al final la actuación del árbitro, es algo que no podemos controlar.
¿Y cuál es el mensaje para la afición? Vinieron casi 8.000, 9.000 personas, otra vez no se pudo conseguir el resultado. ¿Cuál es el mensaje para ellos alrededor de los playoffs?
Fue fantástico el apoyo recibido hoy por la afición. Estamos tristes por no haber conseguido los 3 puntos. Esperemos que nos sigan animando para los playoffs porque el equipo confía en ello.
What's the mindset going to be like training?
We want to go to Louisville. We want to Louisville and win the 3 points. That's going to be the mentality. It's going to be a tough away game, but we are going to need to do it on the road also in playoffs. So it's going to be a great test for us and a great way to go and test us against a really tough opponent.